And I wanted to give a shout out to Nat Green. And Nat Green basically, very, very generously with his time and his energy and his kind of knowledge and know-how of really kind of breaking through blockages and any kind of things that might particularly cause somebody in a business or in their efforts or anything to kind of stumble or get into some kind of challenged with a few things of trying to make things go forward. And that's kind of where I was at. And we actually met first time in Austin, Texas about, God, no, almost coming up to a year ago in 2013. And we, it's almost kind of hard not to get along with Nat because he's just one of those affable, kind of chillax kind of dudes. And also, he's kind of walking his talk. And so, we kind of hit it off, and of course, you're meeting a lot of people, but there's always the few in the crew, in the group, or possibly got lots, but there are definitely those people who stand out, and that's one of those people. So over time, we met up again in Chicago, and we've been kind of connecting a little bit online, and then more and more, and I got wind of some of the things that he was doing, and so I reached out and we made contact. And one of the key things that he was really and still very, very much involved in fact, doing himself, is he's not only a coach and mentor in what he does, he's actually an active participant, engaged in it himself, because that's how much he believes in, basically, taking matters into one's own hands, and being responsible for one's own, impact and influence and engagement in what it is that one sets out to do in life. And that's one of the great things I like about Nat, is that he walks his talk. He lives the dream, as well as, I don't want to use the word preaches it, but when you ask him about what he's doing, he's very, very open and very generous about what's going on with him and what's up and what's working and what isn't working. And that's one of the reasons I reached out. That's one thing that I really admire and respect about Nat, is that he has a cause, he's in purpose, and of course that's growing all the time. He's a person on the move, he's a person on the go, and I really appreciate that. So a shout out to you, Nat. I really appreciate you taking the time, being generous with your, what you have to share, and all the things that you've added value, and again, taking the time to be there, walking alongside with me, or nudging in a particular direction, or getting me to think in a particular way, or asking certain questions that maybe I wasn't. I want to say thank you, Nat. Anybody else that has an opportunity to work with Nat and other people that are working, and his partners, I highly recommend it. Much appreciated. Peace, love.